Let me show you some licensed cars that could be coming to Car Dealership Tycoon. I've highlighted a few brands which could potentially be coming to the game very soon. Do watch from start to finish to see every single brand that could be coming. Also, do make sure you are subscribed. Do not click off. But for now, let's get into these licensed brands. Ladies and gentlemen, I have some pretty insane stuff to show you today regarding the licensed cars that are going to be coming to CDT. Obviously, we've had a few licensed cars coming around. We had like what, Shelby, Zenvo, Volkswagen, Audi, a few others, and I've got a few more brands to tell you about which could be coming to the game. I just realized I'm in a private server. Why have I done that? Nah, I want to play with you lot. I have my follower joined on, by the way, so if you follow me on, I can't show you, but if you follow my profile you can actually join me. Okay, let's just do this. Oh for God's sake, it's nighttime. Oh, never mind. Oh, it's daytime now. What? I don't know how this game works. But I have a few brands which I've got my eyes on that are potentially going to be coming to CDT. So the first image I'm going to show you, right? One of the developers has been chatting a little bit here and there. He's obviously not said any specific brands, but with what he said, I can kind of narrow it down to a few brands. Oh, this guy's just starting out. Maybe I should give him a helping hand. Bro, where you going? Your dealership is here. Where you going, bro? Should I give this noob a quick helping hand? Yeah, let's give him some cash. Let's give him 50,000, another 50,000, and another 50,000. Oh, wait, that was the wrong. Another 50,000, another 50,000. Oh, I just given this noob $250,000. Look, he's got 350k. So this is what it's like starting out, I guess. Oh, why are you honking your horn at me, bro? What did I do? He's road raging. That's what he's doing. Mate, I can honk louder than you, bro.
What?
What is this guy doing? He's not even built his bro, you gotta go build your dealership, man. What are you doing? I want to show these guys some licensed cars and you're not building your dealership. Oh, for God's sake.
The next day.
This guy is next to useless. So the developer said in the Discord chat, are there any specific brands you guys want to see licensed? Now, lots of people came out with the big brands, obviously. Mercedes, Lamborghini. Those brands, I think, need a little bit more time before they can get licensed, okay? However, what he also said was, when replying to someone that said Mercedes, he said, my concern with brands is that we have like 30 and then we'd have to lose a lot. So what he means by that is if I type in Mercedes, like I don't have every Mercedes, but there are a lot of Mercedes in the game already. So what that means is if they get Mercedes license, for example, all the off-brand Mercedes would have to go. So the aim is to license brands where they already aren't in the game or they have very few cars in the game. So I've narrowed it down to a couple brands which are, I think, on track to become the next licensed brand. Oh my, what have I walked into? You see some weird stuff on these public servers, bro. What are these two doing? They should add one of those tandem bikes to CDT. That would be insane. You know, let's drift it around here. Oh, so one of the brands which I had in mind that may or may not be the next licensed brand is Alfa Romeo. I actually don't know what Alfa Romeo is called in the game.
6.5.
There's only two. There's only two of them, and they have a collective wrap of about 7 tokens. I might not have every Alfa Romeo, but to keep it short and sweet, there are not very many Alfa Romeos already in the game, so if they get it licensed, not only can we get more Alfa Romeos, they're also going to be licensed Alfa Romeos. So Alfa Romeo is really high up on the likely list to get added, I guess. There are also more brands, so make sure you stick to the end. It's not just Alfa Romeo which could be coming. I'm just drifting around. I'm really enjoying this. Oh, wait, this guy's doing a pickup. Oh, he just crashed. You idiot. How can you possibly have such a low IQ to fail a CDT delivery? Oh, that was actually flawless. But before I get on to the next brand, okay, I just want to tell you guys, right, none of this stuff's actually confirmed. I don't know what the next brand is going to be. They've not added a brand in a long time, so chances are this one's going to be coming very soon. It's just highly likely to be one of these brands in this video. So we've covered Alfa Romeo already. That is already pretty high up on the list. However, the brands are going to get more likely as we go further along. Another brand which could potentially be considered is this Mazda. Now, it says 54. That's because I've got a bunch of these Fujis, alright? I really don't want this to get licensed, otherwise I will lose every single Fuji in my inventory. That would actually suck. But aside from the Fuji, there's only a couple Mazdas in the game. Remember, you want to consider the cars that have very few off-brand cars in the game. You guys can obviously comment them down below. So if you find any brands with very few cars in the game already, comment them down below because I won't be able to cover every single one. Another huge shout is is this thing. Maserati, okay, there's only 4 of them in the game. I'm pretty sure I've got every single one. They're not worth that many tokens either. Maserati's probably more likely to come than Mazda, because it's not got that many high RAP cars. People aren't going to lose that much if they license Maserati. Another reason it could be Maseratis, because then they're not like a mainstream brand. You know, Mazda's a pretty mainstream brand. But Maserati isn't as mainstream. Because of that, it could likely be Maserati or Alfa Romeo at this point. There are also more brands I want to get onto, so it's quite likely that they're going to go for Maserati licenses. But as I said, nothing is confirmed as of yet. We'll probably get some sneak peeks for a licensed brand later on. So make sure you do have the notifications on, so that whenever I make a video on licensed cars, you are immediately notified. It's so dark, bro. I can't see a thing. Here, I'm just going to stay in the street race where it's bright. Oh, what just happened? Have I entered the mafia or something? What's going on? Right, who's gonna win? Who's gonna win? Oh, I just realized he's in a drag car. Oh, I'm finished. Oh, the Jessica's actually faster. I came third. Are you serious? Okay, so next brand number 3. This one is pretty likely. This could come at a later date potentially, and I also think this is licensed in another game. The next brand I'm going to consider is this thing, right? Lotus. Lotus is pretty interesting because, again, they've not got many high RAP cars. They're also a pretty small brand with only 4 cars in the game. So what that means is Lotus is probably going to be pretty easy to license, and it's got fewer cars with less value than Maserati, so it could more likely be Lotus. But again, any of these brands in this video could actually come to CDT very soon. Comment down below which car you think it is. Yeah, Lotus is definitely a shout, because like I said at the start, they want to choose cars where there already aren't that many in the game. So because of that, I think Lotus, Alfa Romeo, Maserati, or Mazda are gonna be next. I think it'll definitely be one of those 4. I can't really see many other brands unless they pull off an absolute screamer and get like Ferrari going. That would honestly be insane. But thinking realistically, it's probably gonna be one of those 4 brands. Comment down below which brand you think it's gonna be. We should hopefully get some sneak peeks in the coming weeks. Also, like I said earlier, comment below any cars which you see in the game where there aren't many cars of that brand actually in the game. For example, Lotus only has 4 cars in the game. Fiat only has a couple, but I don't see a world where they're licensed Fiat, to be honest. Most useless license that would ever be. But yeah, comment down below any other brands you think it is. Oh, it's just turned day the minute I'm about to end the video. But yeah, thank you very much. Do subscribe and bye.